Welcome to Elkhart Audit. You will notice my voice is different from the original owner of this channel, and that's what we will talk about today. How the Elkhart Police Department targeted a law-abiding citizen for exposing their corruption. It's something we often think happens far away, in big cities or in the halls of power. But what if I told you that it was happening in small-town America, right here in Elkhart? And what if the very people meant to protect you are the ones trying to destroy a man's life just for exposing the truth? Today we're diving deep into how the Elkhart Police Department retaliated against a man who exposed police corruption. From fake social media posts to trying to get him fired from his job, this is a story of power, intimidation, retaliation, and one man's fight for justice. It all started with an innocent man. He has asked us to keep his name out of videos, so we'll call him Original Poster, or Opie for short. Opie is an everyday citizen of Elkhart, but what made him different was his commitment to doing what's right. With years of working in the local media, he knows about the corruption in the Elkhart Police Department well.
The articles revealed a history of corruption in the Elkhart PD, finding that, quote, of the 34 supervisors in the Elkhart, Indiana Police Department, 28 have been disciplined, 15 have been suspended, 7 have been involved in fatal shootings, 3 have been convicted of criminal charges.
53-year-old Laura Cook is accused of operating a vehicle under the influence.
The police chief in Elkhart was suspended without pay. He's in trouble for only reprimanding 2 of his officers who were accused of reportedly punching a man there who was in handcuffs.
New developments, a second Elkhart police officer pleads guilty to beating an inmate handcuffed to a chair.
But it was recently he decided he could no longer sit back and let the EPD get away with harassing innocent citizens and breaking the law. What triggered this change? Elkhart police officer Davis telling him that they can be immoral as long as they don't violate their policies. This did not sit well with Opie, who felt compelled to speak out. He started filming the police, and it didn't take long for him to find rights violations and misconduct. He created this channel in the hopes that if he exposed the corrupt actions, more citizens would demand change for a better police department. Little did he know, this decision would make him a target of the Elkhart Police Department. Almost immediately after posting the videos, the retaliation began. It started by the EPD pushing him back from scenes so he couldn't see what was going on, or shining lights in his camera to block its view. Then, to finally find out who he was, they made up a fake reason to pull him over.
Oh, you had an improper turn back there, sir.
Rookie Officer Kyle Osborne and Corporal Adams violated his rights by illegally pulling him over, manufacturing a reason. Then when confronted with the truth, Corporal Adams makes up a secondary reason.
He just explained to you what your infraction was. Also, your license plate light is too dim.
Now they had his name. But Opie was smart. He recorded the whole stop and posted the video for the world to see. And did they? Other major First Amendment activists took note of Opie's video and shared their thoughts on the illegal pullover.
Yeah, so we're just going to give you a warning for the violation that you didn't commit.
I'm not looking to cause any trouble here.
Did that cop really just say, I'm not looking to cause any trouble here? That is cop logic extremely hard at work. Cop says, I'm not looking to cause any trouble here, while he's literally in the midst and the middle of an illegal traffic stop.
Adams, at the very minimum, should be fired.
Knowing Opie's name, they decided to retaliate against him. Officers and their families started making nasty comments online, making up things about him, and fake social media posts began to appear. Family members of Elkhart police officers, and even officers themselves, were behind anonymous posts in community pages. They painted Opie as a liar, a troublemaker, and worse. These posts were part of a larger effort to smear his name, discredit his findings, and destroy his credibility in the community. But it didn't stop there. Since they knew his name now, the harassment spilled over into Opie's professional life. Since the community backed Opie recording the police originally, the EPD and their families tried a new tactic: target him professionally. Once they found out he was a teacher, in an attempt to silence him, they accused him of teaching his students to be against the law. They even went so far as to contact Opie's employer hoping to get him fired. Imagine that. Not only are they trying to destroy your reputation online, but now they're trying to take away your livelihood. All because you stood up for what was right. This kind of retaliation shows how far some individuals in positions of power will go to protect themselves and their corrupt practices. This brings us to now. Why Opie gave up this channel. He's an award-winning teacher who is passionate not only about his job, but making a difference in his students' lives. To avoid risking his job, he decided to step away. The Elkhart Police Department knew if they pressured the school enough, they would either get Opie fired or pressure him to stop, and it worked. But not before enough of Elkhart saw his videos, the corruption, the lies, the misconduct. We can't let Opie's work end. What he started has to keep going. But now we know the truth and the lengths Elkhart Police will go to cover up their corruption. So to the Elkhart Police Department, you will never see my face or know my name. And my mission will be different than Opie's. While he just wanted to make videos and hope the department got better, I will investigate officers not just on the job, but in their personal lives to find and expose their corruption. I will find the Wolverines that still live in the department. Officers like Adams, Davis, and Contreras. Retaliation against those who dare to speak out is a disturbing pattern that threatens our justice system. And Elkhart Police are known to lie and retaliate even to their own. Joy Phillips was an EPD officer after being a South Bend officer, but never had any issues or disciplinary actions against her. Until she dared to stand up for the rights of citizens. Then EPD targeted her, retaliated against her, and fired her.
George, the recorder's not leaving your office. You can take
It's my own personal. No, this is my personal effects. These are all my personal effects. You have no legal grounds to take my stuff from me. None. You said it's pending an investigation, right? So that means the investigation hasn't began. I wasn't even advised of anything. I got brought into the chief's office. You guys said that I'm under investigation, but I haven't even been advised of anything. And I got this letter saying that Vicky Becker is questioning my integrity. And you want to take the very thing that can prove my integrity. Absolutely not.
But Joy knew what happened and now has brought one of 3 federal lawsuits now facing the Elkhart Police Department. In fact, even the city has lost faith in the EPD's ability to be transparent, as the city won't allow EPD to handle their own FOIA requests anymore. This story is a reminder that corruption thrives in the shadows, and those who expose it are often the ones who pay the price. But thanks to Opie's bravery, he started a movement, and along with the support of the Elkhart community, sent a clear message: we will not be silenced. This isn't just about one man or one department. It's about accountability in law enforcement. It's about ensuring that those with power use it to serve and protect, not to harm or cover up their own misconduct. So what can you do? Share this story. Spread awareness. Demand transparency and accountability in the Elkhart Police Department. If we don't hold the powerful accountable, who will? Use your First Amendment right to record the EPD at all times. Know the laws, because police are allowed to lie to you about the law, and as we have seen, Elkhart Police are trained to and will lie. Exercise your right to redress your grievances by calling the EPD non-emergency line and demand they do better. Finally, send all your footage and stories of rights violations and misconduct to the email in the description so we can continue to expose the EPD until we get a police department we can be proud of. Thanks for watching. If you found this story important, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos. This channel will exist until the Elkhart Police Department becomes a rights-protecting and law-abiding department. Stay vigilant, and we'll see you next time.